Welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And for today's video, we are going to be baking up an awesome guilt-free dessert. So if you're on your weight loss journey and you need something sweet, then you're gonna wanna stay tuned for this recipe. Today, we're going to be making some keto avocado dairy-free brownies. So if you haven't joined along my dairy-free challenge and you want something sweet and you need some delicious brownies in your life, then stay tuned. These delicious brownies have an avocado base. They are guilt-free, and I promise you they will satisfy that sweet tooth. So let's go ahead and get straight into this video. All right, guys, the first thing we are going to start doing is making the base of our avocados. We're going to start with the wet mixture. So you're gonna want a medium-sized mixing bowl. And the first main ingredient we are going to go in with is avocados, okay? I know, sounds a little weird in some brownies, but just stay with me, trust the process. So avocados are a great dairy replacement for this. They're very creamy and milky. Like, I've seen lots of avocado desserts. You can definitely freeze it and make like a good avocado ice cream. So it makes for a great dairy-free replacement. So you're gonna want one large avocado, approximately about 7.5 ounces. All the ingredients will be linked in the description below, just so you can have them on hand. So I went ahead and took the pit out of my avocados, and you're just gonna go ahead and peel off the skin. You're just gonna go ahead and add it to a medium-sized bowl, okay? Trust me, they're gonna be delicious, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with 2 large eggs. Okay, we have our 2 large eggs and our avocado in our bowl. Now you're just gonna go ahead and go in with a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so for this next step, you can either put these ingredients into a food processor, or you can just go in with a hand mixer, and we're gonna mix it until it's nice and smooth. So make sure you do get avocados that are pretty ripe. Okay, after about a minute or so of mixing, your avocado should be nice and smooth, just like this, you guys. And make sure there's no lumps. We're gonna go ahead and set this to the side for right now and bring out our next ingredients. Okay, now to our avocado mixture. We're gonna go ahead and add in our next ingredients. So for our flour replacement today, we are going in with some almond flour. You're gonna go in with 1/2 cup of almond flour. You do want it really fine, so if you need to sift it, go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and add it into our avocado. Then one of our chocolate components, we are going in with unsweetened cacao powder. You're gonna go in with 1/2 cup, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Then last ingredient for right now, you're gonna go in with 1/2 cup of any granular sweetener that you choose. You could do a Swerve or stevia. Today I am using stevia. Then we're just gonna go ahead and bring back over that hand mixer, and we're gonna mix it until all the ingredients are well incorporated and nice and smooth. If you do need to, you can go ahead and get a spatula and scrape down your edges just to make sure you get all the ingredients. Okay, after a few minutes of mixing, your batter should look something like this. It is going to be a thick batter, so just make sure all the avocado is well incorporated, and that's all you have to do for right now. We're gonna go ahead and put this to the side, and we're gonna bring out a microwave safe bowl. Okay, next we are going to be adding some more chocolate to these brownies, of course, you guys, because what is brownies without some extra chocolate? So we are going to be taking an unsweetened chocolate, 100% cacao bar. Now these do not contain dairy. It has to be 100%. If you get like a milk style or like a semi-sweet style, those contain dairy. You have to go with the 100% cacao unsweetened if you do want it to be keto. So you can go in with any brand that is your favorite, any brand that you find. This is by Baker's Premium Baking Bar. This usually is the one that I get. It's very price friendly. They have unsweetened. They have the unsweetened version, and then if you don't even do keto, they do have a sweetened version. But make sure you go in with unsweetened if you do want these keto friendly. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with 2.5 ounces. You want to chop it up, and we're gonna add it to a microwave safe bowl, and we're gonna melt it down and get it nice and smooth. Okay, I got my bowl. We're gonna go ahead and take our bar, and sometimes they will have the measurements on each bar. So each bar is 1/4 ounce. So we're gonna go in with 10 of these to get 2.5 ounces, because 4 of them equals 1 ounce. So you're just gonna break it into little sections so it can melt down better, and just add it to your bowl. Okay, now to melt down this chocolate and still keep it dairy free, you are going to want to go in with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. You're just gonna add it on top of your chocolate. Now we're gonna go ahead and pop this in the microwave. You wanna do it in 1 minute sections. You don't wanna completely go in there for 2 minutes, then you're just gonna burn your chocolate. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the microwave for 1 minute and then we'll stir once it's done. Okay, after 1 minute, this is what my chocolate looks like. It's not gonna be completely melted yet, but you're just gonna go ahead and take a spatula or a spoon and mix together your chocolate and coconut oil. Just give it a good little mix so we can get it well combined. And then you're gonna go ahead and pop it back in the microwave for another minute. Okay, after another minute, your chocolate should be completely melted. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a good stir. I'm gonna let it cool down for just a couple of seconds so we don't pour it into our batter completely hot. Okay, now you're gonna go ahead and bring back over your avocado mixture and we're gonna add in that chocolate that we just melted down. Okay, once you have added your melted chocolate, you're just gonna go ahead and fold your chocolate into your batter until well combined. So you just want it nice and smooth. So just keep folding until it has all been combined with your avocado mixture. All right, once it's well combined, this is what you want it to look like. It should be nice and smooth, you guys. All right, guys, now it's time to pour our batter into our baking dish. So right here, I have my square one. You can go in with a rectangle one, whatever you want to bake your brownies in. This is a silicone one, and I love it because it's non-stick. Everything just pops out of here. So if you don't have one like this, I would definitely spray down your baking dish or lay down a piece of parchment paper so nothing sticks. This is an 8x8, and we're gonna go ahead and just put in our batter. So it is kind of a thicker batter, so it's not just gonna pour in, so we're just gonna use our spatula. All right, once we have our batter in, we're just gonna go ahead and evenly spread it out to all the edges. We want a nice even brownie, so I try to get it as even as possible. Okay, I got it nice and smooth. Even though this batter is pretty thick, I love that it's so easy to smooth out and spread. So once you have that, now we're gonna go in with the little toppings, and this is optional. You can just go ahead and bake it like this, but if you want some toppings, here's some topping options. So the topping I am going in with for right now, you can go in with some walnuts or like pecans. You can definitely add those in, but today I'm gonna add a little bit more chocolate chips. Then once it's done baking, we're gonna add another topping. But these are also dairy free. So these are by Lilly's. These are their dark chocolate baking chips. You gotta make sure they're dark chocolate because they do have the semi-sweet one and the milky, and those all contain dairy. These are the only ones that don't contain dairy, the dark chocolate ones. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of these right on top of our brownies. We're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little on top so when it bakes, we just have some little baked chocolate chips on top. Okay, we have our chocolate chips on top. We poured our brownie into our baking pan. Now all there's left to do is bake them. So you want your oven preheated to 350 degrees, and let's pop these in. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and pop these in for 30 minutes and we'll be back shortly. All right, you guys, it has been 30 minutes and we're gonna go ahead and take out our brownies. All right, after 30 minutes, this is what you want them to look like. They should be fully cooked through, and I would say they smell amazing. My son actually came over here and he's like, Mom, are you baking cookies? So they smell really good. But now we're gonna go ahead and let them completely cool down before we cut into them. All right, you guys, I'll let my brownies cool off. I still like my brownies slightly warm, so it's up to you, but we're gonna go ahead and cut it. So I like to go 4 lines up. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then 3, so I have like 4 sections. So I'm gonna cut this all across. And then I'm gonna go 3 down. Or 2. You know what I mean. But I have 3 sections, okay? And these are gonna be my servings, okay? So you should have 12. So you want 12 servings, and it's a good size serving. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. We're gonna put it on a plate, and we're gonna top it off with our last topping. Okay, I went ahead and popped out my brownies, you guys, especially if you use these silicone pans. They pop out so easily, but this is what our brownie is looking like. Look at that. They look so fudgy. They rose really well. We have those melted chocolate chips on top. Y'all comment down below if you're a corner or middle piece person. I personally will grab the middle piece, okay? I am just that person. But they look so good and they smell delicious, you guys. They smell so good. All right, so I'm just gonna put these to the side. And this is a really good serving size, just the perfect serving size for a late night treat. Okay, I went ahead and served up a couple of my brownies. Now the last topping I'm going in with, personally, this is optional, it's up to you, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with some Swerve confectioner sugar. So this is the powdered sugar that you put on top of desserts, and it just gives it a little bit more sweetness and it makes it look nice and pretty. So it's optional for you. Okay, so I just put a little bit in my sifter and you just go ahead and sift it on top. Woo! Oh, that looks so good. All right, you guys, but here is our dairy-free keto avocado brownies for y'all to enjoy. I really hope y'all enjoy this recipe, so let's go ahead and dig in and give one a try. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and dig in and try one of our dairy keto-free brownies made with avocado, okay? So we got the powdered sugar, the chocolate chips. Look at how thick and delicious these look. Let's go ahead and dig in. Wow, these are so soft, you guys, and the inside, that avocado made the brownies extra soft and just nice. So it gets like a nice little crust on top, but in the center, it's still softened just like a brownie should be. They're delicious. Now, these are dark chocolate, so they aren't as sweet as like regular brownies, but I think it is a great alternative. If you are doing the dairy-free challenge and you're just craving something sweet and you just need something, these are going to be absolutely delicious. So y'all definitely give them a try. And if y'all do try them, let me know what you think. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, you guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share my video with all your family and friends. I would really appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next one.